Shoulders up, back and down. Find those feet in parallel. Step out, step out. Bring that band right down behind you. Remember with the bands, be careful what you do with your wrists. Keep them in line, right, with the rest of your arm. So we're just doing a little chest press here as we tap side to side. Try and keep a little tension on the band the whole time, so not all the way back, but just out and halfway back. And then shoot those arms upward and get that to still be your chest, but also a little bit of front of the shoulders, a little deltoid. And then just give it a big swing, what the heck, because we're gonna move it around to the front. Keep that step touch, or step side to side. Turn it into a step touch, there we go. Hands are here. We're gonna just open and close, open, open. Little pulsing open. Working that whole arm, bicep, tricep, shoulders. Then slow that down, go back to that tap, pull back. Keep that going. Four, three, two, last one. Roll those shoulders out. Hopefully you feel like you need to. Hands down here, grab those fists. We're doing that, what are they, not the flag girl. I don't know what they call those frilly things. That's what we're doing. Good. And then just hold that still. Roll those shoulders up, back and down. And then we're gonna take that step touch. You can just hang on to your band or maybe put it around your neck. We're gonna take that step touch and make it 2 steps. Here we go, in 4, 3. If you went ahead, that's fine. Polish your windows. Bigger arms. Good, stay here, step touch only. Your band is in the way, you can make a scarf. Bicep curl. Toes in front. Knee lift, arms press up. Hold those arms up, pull them down. Up and over. Crisscross that knee across, get a big rotation at your waist. We'll stay on the right and double time it in 4, 3. Here we go. Two more. Step touch. Press those arms forward, toes forward. Press the arms up, knees up. Squeeze them back. Add your knee and rotate. We got there a different way. In a moment, we'll double time the left. 4, 3, 2, double time. Last one, step touch, shoulders roll. Stay in a wide stance. Bring that band down to your thighs. Exhale, roll and tuck under. Inhale, extend that spine. Keep your right arm down, drop your elbow or your shoulder. Grab that band with your left arm. And you can move your hand as much as you want. Stretch it open. Beautiful. Bring that down. Reverse that. Hold on to it with your left hand. Drop that left shoulder. And then just open that right arm, get that nice stretch. Good, bring that down, roll those shoulders up, back and down. And then we're gonna bring that band, fold it in half for me, please. Were we supposed to use bands today? Yes, I suddenly thought, wait, didn't I just use these? Maybe it was for Pilates the other day. All right, sorry. Put the band in your left hand and step on the band with your right foot. All right. Left leg, we're gonna bend it just a little bit. So you're over to the side and then walk out with that right foot. Hold on to your band, palm facing center. Lock your right leg and lift it up, heel raising towards the sky first. Two more. Good, leave that foot down. Give me a bicep curl here. Or if you want a little more shoulder work, depending on how tight your band is, thumb up and the front of the shoulder. Then we put those two things together. Again, it's either a bicep curl with that lift or straight arm raise. Make sure that leg stays nice and straight. Try not to shift your weight onto it. So I'm keeping my weight on that left leg. And if you want, add a straightening of that left leg as you bring that leg up. So you got a lot going on here. Should be working the outer hip of the right leg, quad of the left leg, and either bicep or shoulder of this left arm. Last two. Last one, hold it up. This knee is bent, this leg is straight, these toes are off the ground. It's going to be the tiniest little bicep pulse, the tiniest little lift of the leg, the tiniest little straightening of the knee, all of it at the same time. If you want, we'll break it down to one or two components. And relax. All you're going to do is shift the band into your right hand. Step forward with that left leg. Lunge into it, roll your shoulders up, back and down. Bring your hand down as if you were going to do a rowing motion, but instead you're going to lift your leg without try not to move the arm back. So that might be all you do. You might add an arm raise, but if you can just keep your arm in place, that will also work the front of the shoulder with stability. Or you can of course do the opposite, or you can try that bicep curl. Keep that left knee bent, or you can straighten it as you extend. A lot going on. You can bring that arm, opposite arm out to the side if you want. Back leg, make sure it's straight. I'm just messing around. Two more, and bring it up. Woo. All right, keep the band in your right hand. But move the loop to your left foot, please. All right. Step out, bend the right knee, straighten the left leg and turn it in. Keep your hand in front of you and just start with that heel raise. Put the heel down, bicep curl or straight arm raise. And then those two things together. And then if you want to add that right knee straightening, you can do that. Last two, last one, tiny little moves with everything, a little pulse, a little lift, a little straighten. And relax. Simply shift that band to your left hand. Like how that runs. All right, right leg goes forward, left leg back, shoulder up, back and down. And the arm forward, hang it right below your shoulder and lift that back leg. So maybe all you do is stabilize, or maybe you extend at the same time. And maybe you add a straightening of that right leg. Keep that going, please. Just two more. Good, little pulse. Did we do that? I don't know if we did that on the other side. And bring it up. Woo! Hopefully you feel all of that in that lower body. Let's grab the chair. And we're gonna work real simply. Start with a simple little calf raise here. Good. Then you're gonna bring those hands right here. Thumbs are up. And we're doing this little shoulder work, right? So I'm rotating my palms open. If that feels like a lot to you because these are small muscles, you are welcome to open your band and go here. As always, try and make sure that wrist isn't breaking, right? Keep going, almost there. Good, stay up on those toes if you can for a little bit of balance, and then pulse those arms out. Again, just a little bit of work for those shoulder posture muscles. 3, 2, and 1. Woo, shake that out. I felt those, I don't know about you. All right. So now we're gonna bring that band, fold it in half onto the arch of your right foot. You're gonna play with this, depending on your chair height and other things. You may end up moving your chair around here instead. I want you to be careful of that back, so extend your spine, bend that right knee, and then lift that left leg up, and you're going straight back here. So I'm trying to create a flat back position with my spine. I might be slightly on the diagonal, but I don't want roundness. Keep that right knee bent for now, left knee bent for now. Press through that right heel. You should feel this in your booty. Couple more here. If you wanted to challenge your balance a little bit, you can put the opposite arm out, but you don't have to. If that destabilizes your spine, don't do that. I hope you guys feel these. Bring that leg down and keep everything how it is. Shoulders out of your ears. Point your toes this time. And this time, rather than a bend and straighten, it's a straight lift. So we're going to polish off that glute on that side. Leave it up there. You're gonna love, hate this. Draw me a little circle with control in one direction. Just 2 more in that direction. Reverse the direction. And relax for just a second. But leave everything as it is. Now, you know what? Let's give that leg a break before we continue on. All right. So shift the loop around your left foot, arch of the foot, into your left hand. Maybe you're up here, maybe you're down here. You decided. Good. Shoulders out of your ears, bend that right knee. Bring that left leg up even with you. Knee in and press out. Press through that heel. Just a few more here. Bring that leg down. We're gonna, keep it straight this time. Keep that right knee bent. And now we just go straight up. Shoulders out of your ears. Leave that leg up, give me little circles in one direction. and reverse. Bring that down. If your chair is facing you, you can use it to get the stretch. Otherwise, you're just going to use your other leg. Right leg goes across the chair. And then just go into that lazy version of sort of our Piriformis pigeon stretch. Thread the needle-ish around that tailbone under and stick it out again. Good. Bring that up. Right foot down. Left leg goes across. Hinge. Bend that right knee. Tailbone up and out. Roll it under and stick it out again. Woo! Hopefully you guys felt those. All right, now we're going to sit on our chair that's full of cat hair. All right. Let's lasso your right foot, please. And bring that hand into your right hand just for now. Lift it up. Bring your right arm back a little bit. Bend and straighten that right leg, okay? Now, what we're going to do is slide our hand back so that that arm is by your side. Other way, sorry, sit towards the front of your chair. Let's do just the arm for a moment. Right arm is going to go from a tiny bend to completely straight, so you're working that tricep, right? And then we put those two things together, knee and arm are bent, they both straighten, bend and straighten. If you don't feel your quad, choke up on that band a little bit, bend and straighten. So you should feel your quad and your tricep in, I don't know what I said, your left leg, anyway, this leg. Same arm, same leg. I don't think I mirrored you on this. Two more. Hold it, pulse, pulse. Press through the heel, push arm back, push and press. 3, 2, and 1. Take that, whichever arm you just worked. Bring it to the same side, pull it up and back, and then come to center, and then your opposite shoulder. Shake it out. And let's lasso the opposite leg. And then for now, just hang on to the band for a second. Just get used to the bend and straighten. Make sure you're going to feel that in your quads some. Then put that leg down. Bend your elbow a little bit, doesn't have to be much. And then straighten the arm. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Check this shoulder out. Make sure it stays back and down so you don't get any tension here. And then when you're ready, you put those two together. And if you need to, you choke up on that band so you get the quad as well as the tricep. Two more, and then we pulse. Very nice. Ooh, relax that. That arm comes down, same side, and then center of the back, and then opposite shoulder. Good. Let's come forward, round, roll your shoulders up, back and down, and squeeze them back up. All right, let's do single here, but you're gonna stand on that band or put both feet on that band for a moment, but separate them a little bit. So about hip distance apart. And make sure it's securely underneath your arches. And you're gonna hinge forward, palms are facing back, elbows are slightly bent, roll the shoulders out of your ears, and you're rowing here. Now, if you want to make this a little more active, all you're going to do is bring your booty off that chair as much as you want to or as little as you want to. Hovering above the chair, you'll still be working a little booty, right? Bending those knees, but if that's uncomfortable on your knees, no worries. Wider legs, you're gonna feel this a little more in those shoulder blades. Make sure you have good posture, right? So you don't wanna roll the shoulders. You wanna squeeze everything back. Keep it going. Good. Go ahead, walk off that band. Woo. All right. We're going to bring that band into your right hand and left hand like this. Stagger stance. Right hand is going to be doing a bicep curl. Left hand is going to be doing a tricep extension. But what you want to do is time it so they both get as far away as possible at the same time. So you bend. Legs aren't really doing anything, but if you wanted to, you could do the stagger stance, heel raise. This is just mostly about some upper body here. Last two. Last one, leave your tricep arm by your side. Take your other arm straight in front, palm up, and feel that in the front of your shoulder blade, or front of your shoulder, and a little bit in the bicep. Just nice straight arm, should be the end of this. And relax. Flip it around. Bicep hand is going through the loop. Tricep hand is coming behind you. Stagger your legs the other way, start your bicep. When you're ready, extend your tricep at the same time. And again, you're welcome to roll up on those toes to get some calf action. Couple more here. Good. Tricep arm stays straight. Other arm lifts straight up. Palm to the sky. Feel that in your bicep and the front of your shoulder. Last two and last one. Roll that out. All right, we're heading to the ground with our bands, please. I don't think you're going to need your chair. All right, let's start with one more round of booty by bringing that folded band across your hips. And as always, one hand is going to go through the loop and the other is going to hold the tail. You're going to try to get all 10 fingers on the ground as that band comes across your hips. So all 10 fingers on the ground. Your wrist is going to want to pop up, so press your wrist down. Elbows, triceps, shoulders. And then notice if your ribs have popped way up, pull those in so your abs are engaged. Feet are hip width apart. Lift up in your bridge and then go up a little higher and let your hands hover. And then press your hands down. And you'll feel tricep. And again, rear chain work here. Just two more like that. Now leave your hands down. Don't let them lift as you lift your hips. Keep that going. I need to switch my grip here before it slips. 4 more like that. Good, and then we put those two things together. My hands press down as the hips come up, press down as the hips go up, down and up, down and up. And relax. All right, since we already have the bands folded in half, let's go ahead and bring them across our thighs. Roll over onto one side. Grab both ends of the band, or both the folded and the loose ends, and knuckle down. Stack your knees, stack your hips. Feet in Pilates V, so some outer hip action here. Waistline off the ground so it's not neglected. And then we open the leg until you feel some tension in the band. From there, open it a little farther and hold. Open and hold. Open and hold. Open, hold. Open, hold. Open, hold. Open, hold. Two more like this. Open, hold. Open, hold, and heels together. Can you go higher on that bottom toe? Pulse, pulse, pulse. And relax. Ooh, outer hip love. All right, let's go to the other side, please. And again, we're gonna loop those bands, grab them, knuckle down, hips are stacked, knees are stacked, waistline is lifted, heels are together, toes are apart. And press until you have tension, then go up higher and hold, and up and hold, 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 and press, and press, and press, and press, and 3, and 2, and 1, pulse, pulse. Up higher on that bottom leg if you can, that bottom toe, 4, 4, 29, 38, 6, 2, 1, ah. All right, both outer hips done for now. Let's flip back over on our spine, back into that same bridge that we did just a moment ago, but we're gonna go single leg for extra challenge now. So again, that band is draped across your hip. One hand through the loop and the other is holding on. Fingertips are long, wrists are on the ground. Forearms, elbows, shoulders, chin, chest. Pull those ribs down. Lift the hips up without lifting the arms. Extend that right leg out. And then we're going to push up, but we're not letting the hands lift. You should feel your left glute. If you want more left glute, walk the left heel forward. Roll the toes up in the air and feel that extra challenge. And then hold, just hold. Right foot down, relax. All right, if you liked having that extra challenge, walk that right foot ahead. Lift your hips up, but don't let the arms lift. Extend that left leg. And then again, you can roll onto the back of that right heel for extra challenge, extra glute. Press up, press up. And relax. Woo. Let's give that right leg a little love by bringing the band behind the hamstring. Use your biceps to pull it in. Stretch out that left leg for a second. Bring that right leg in nice and close, and then just flex the heel towards the sky. And then bring it down, over to the right, and back down. Straighten out that right leg. Band behind the left leg. Bring it in, nice and close. Flex through that heel. And then bring it down and over. All right, let's move on to a little bit of ab work. So keep your band folded in half if you're okay with that. Hands are about shoulder width apart, fingers to the sky. So now we don't have to have quite so much of a grip. Band is just between the thumb and index finger. Pull the ribs down. Deep breath in. Exhale, head, neck, and shoulders lift off the ground and arms go overhead. And as they do so, press outward and then come back down. Deep breath in. Exhale to lift. Inhale, arms reach and press out. And back down. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Arms overhead and press out. And down. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, press, reach. And down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, arms reach and press open. And down. Keep that going for me, please. If your neck is bothering you, you're getting a lot of work still as you bring those arms overhead and press them out. One more like that. We're gonna take a quick break and hug those knees in. And then we're gonna lift them up tabletop. And we're gonna add the head, neck and shoulders off the ground. We're gonna add the extension with the arms and the legs. Open, close, tap, reach, open, close, tap, reach, open, close, tap, reach, open, close, tap. So double leg stretch with this little open and close. Good. Couple more here. Last 4 and 3. On this last one, we're going to hold everything open and we're going to pulse, 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 open, 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 open. 4, 3, 2. Hug those knees in. Pull that band and then put the left foot on the ground and bring your band across the front of your right thigh. And your hands are pretty close together, shoulders out of your ears. Flex that right heel as you lift into tabletop. And I want you to reach with your fingers and at the same time, press against the band with that right leg. Then as you're ready, lift that left leg up in the air, point those toes and extend. And so now we're gonna lift higher, we're gonna reach through those left toes. Lift higher, reach through the left toes. Lift and reach, lift and reach, lift and reach. Lift and reach, keep going, pressing, lifting, press and lift, and 3, and 2, and 1, everything comes down. Bring that band across your left thigh for me, please. Hands reach long. Deep breath in, exhale, lift up, press long against that thigh, bring your right knee in, lift it up in the air, stretch the leg long, and here we go, we press and reach, press and reach. Press and reach, press, reach, press, reach, keep going, press, reach, and reach. And relax. Hug those knees in, take a little break. All right, hands right above you, knees stacked tabletop, shoulders out of your ears. Deep breath in. On the exhale, you can pull your belly button in. And we're going to reach the arms overhead as we stretch the legs away for toe touch. We're going to hold at the bottom, open your knees, open your hands, close, come up, stack it up. Deep breath in. Exhale, belly button in. Nod your head, yes. Inhale, reach. Pause at your most challenging point. Open both and close. And exhale, back up. Inhale, reach. Open. Close, come up, reach it open, open, close, stack it up, arms overhead, toes away, open, close, and center, and open again, or sorry, open, close, back up to stack, legs and arms away, open, close, and stack. 2 more like that. Reach, open, close, stack. Last one. Hold this here. Extend those legs straight. Find that extra challenge. And then lift those legs straight up. If that was too much on your low back, go back to bent knees. Otherwise, here we go. Pull the ribs down. Same thing, only with long legs. Reach, open, close. Come back up just to stack. You're not going to swing up like that, right? Here we go again. Reach, pause, open, close, arms and legs. Beautiful. Ooh, hug those knees in. I hope you guys felt those. Goodness gracious. All right. Let's put the band at your ankles. Elbows are wide, forehead towards your knees. Start rolling like a ball with control. Exhaling to roll, inhaling, pausing at the top. And next time you come up, let's stay up. Sit up nice and tall. Let's lasso the fronts of your feet. Feet are a little bit apart. Bring the bands around behind. And then extend those legs. All we're going to do is just a row, just to give ourselves that posture reminder again after a little bit of flexion. Last 3, ribs down, last 2. Last 1, elbows back. Flip your palms to face down, elbows go higher, and we squeeze up here. Good. Now hold those elbows up. Roll the shoulders out of your ears. Hands by your side. And just pull yourself into a beautiful hinge. Back of the neck is nice and long. Good. And sit up nice and tall. Let's take those bands off of our feet. We're going to do just a little bit of rotation here. I'd say bands folded in half. If you end up not liking that, you can go back to single. Bend those knees, hinge back in a roll down position, pull the ribs down, but try and stay tall. And then we're just going to go side to side, lead with the back arm. So I'm actually pressing it away a little bit. If I stayed in center, it would look like this. Matter of fact, let's do a couple of these. Right? So one arm stays in front and the other pulls back. Right? And then when you're ready, add it into the movement with the rotation. Higher up is going to be a little more challenging, up over your head. Should kind of feel good too. Keep it going. And come on back up. That was round 1. We're going to do a second round of those. So find it, and then as you're ready, up and over. And now we get to completely slump and relax. Drop your head. Roll up to sit tall. We're going to take that sacrum as we roll onto our abdominals. We're going to bring this band across our sacrum. And I would unfold it, so I think you want it a little looser. Forehead is down, feet are about hip width apart, toes are pointed, toenails are on the ground. And then slide your hands long. I grabbed the band as I went, and my palms are facing the ceiling. So the band is just sitting in my hands. When you're ready, press your toenails into the ground and feel the kneecaps lift, but not the leg, right? Just the quads engage. Bring your forehead back to center. Slide your hands down and then begin to lift them up until that helps lift you up a little bit. And then press out on the band and upward. So up and out and exhale down. Deep breath in. Exhale, slide, lift, reach, press up and out. Back of the neck is long and down. Deep breath in, kneecaps stay lifted, toenails press to the ground, back of the neck is long. Each time, just see where your challenge point might be able to go. And on this last one, we will stay up and relax. We're going to press back, resting position. And then as we come up, We're going to bring that band around behind our shoulders. We're going to come down onto our forearms. You're holding onto the band with your hands, and your pinkies are on the mat. On your forearms, shoulders out of your ears, lift your chest and your collarbone up, and then your ribs and your belly button, tuck your booty under, pre-plank. Bring your head in line with your spine. Make sure your hands didn't lift or you're taking away the challenge. If and when you are ready, you go into your next level of your plank, whether that's tucking the toes or rolling up onto the fronts of your thighs. Back of the neck stays long. Notice where that band is and press against it so that I can't even tell you're moving, right? So it's not big hip movement, it's tiny movement, pressing against that shoulder area where the band is. And then relax. Woo. Legs come on up onto all fours. Just roll through a couple cat-cows. And finally, we will spin over onto our spine. You're welcome. I didn't make you do a teaser since we just did that on Saturday. All right, we're going to lasso the right foot. Your options are always to go across the top of the foot first, or we talked about always, or often before, that you can bring your foot into the band lengthwise if that works for you. Grab it with your right hand, roll the right shoulder blade down, and use your arm to pull that leg in closer. And then use your leg to pull the shoulder blade off the ground and feel some stretch there. And then point your toes and feel that deepen the stretch. And pull your toes back, flex through the heel, and then bring your arm down to the ground, using it to bring your leg up a little farther this time. And then point and let the shoulder lift. And then last time, bring it back up, flex through the heel, bring everything apart. So right elbow rests on the ground, leg is getting that passive inner thigh as well as hamstring stretch. Then reach over with your left hand and bring everything back to center. Straighten out your left leg, turn your right toes in, and feel that deep stretch all the way down through your ankle, your outer calf, your IT band, even your hip. And then option to bend the knee and come into a full twist. And then as we come back through center, you're going to grab each part of the band with a different hand, and we're going to press that leg really straight and pull with the band to get even a deeper stretch. Then we're going to let it move away and allow that to lift us up a little bit. Detach the band. Bend both knees. We're not quite done with that side. Crisscross. And from a foot down position, you're going to go into a twist, unless you really prefer to have the knees tucked in, and then you drop them to the left. And then we come back to center, uncross. You're going to lasso your left foot, please. Again, across the top or across the length of the foot. It's in your left hand. We're going to let the left hand bring the leg closer. And then we're going to let the leg lift the shoulder up, and then to keep it, get a deeper stretch, we'll point those toes. Then we'll flex back and pull back. And then again, we'll point away. I don't know why that left foot never seems to quite fit as well. Good. Bring that in. All right, keep that foot flexed. Open both to the left and to the right. Then right arm reaches up and over. Grab that band. As you straighten out your right leg, you're going to bring that left leg across your body slightly. Turn the toe down. Feel that stretch. Ankle, outer calf, outer hip, IT band, and then elbow rest. Maybe with a bent knee. Twist. Bring on back through center, one hand on each part of the band. Pull as close as you can, deep, deep stretch, and then allow that to lift you up part of the way. so that you can let that band go, and then we'll crisscross left over right. Option to drop your knees like that, or lift them up and drop into your twist. And then finally, we come up. You're going to end up in cat-cow. You can roll over to get there. You can roll up to get there. You choose. Hands and knees. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow, and travel forward, and exhale, cat. So just undulating cat-cow. Maybe even move your hands a little bit ahead. Beautiful. And then we're going to stack. We're going to tuck the toes, so we're in a high plank. And then we're going to hinge back so that we're in that down dog. And perhaps you can walk those feet a little closer, pedal them out. And then wide stance, walk it back, nod yes, and shake no. Bend your knees, hands on your thighs. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And we curtsy. Thank you. All right, I have trivia and a couple little reminder announcements.